Israelis are going to the polls to elect the new Knesset or the parliament. This is the fifth time in 4 years that the country is heading for the polls and the voters are casting ballots. But why are elections being held so often in Israel? And will these fresh elections bring any change in the country? On Tuesday, Israelis will vote to elect a new government for the fifth time since April 2019. Former long-time Prime Minister Benjamin Bibi Netanyahu is looking to make a comeback nearly 18 months after he was relegated to opposition status. Accustomed to the trappings of PM life, Bibi has made no secret of the fact that he despises the indignity of playing second fiddle and desperately wants to get the post of the Prime Minister back. Israel has a parliamentary system made up of several parties, none of which have ever received enough votes on their own to secure a majority of seats in the parliament. That means that the parties must team up to form coalitions and reach the 61 seats needed to form a ruling government. Those coalitions can also be shaky, lose one party's support, or sometimes even one member of the parliament, and you have lost the majority. Since April 2019, Netanyahu and his opponents have been battling it out at the ballot box, debating long, bubbling questions around the future identity of the state. Should Israel be a Jewish homeland or a regional democracy? And only peripherally addressing the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. In all those years, neither bloc has been able to clinch a definitive win or form a stable government. Netanyahu's right-wing Likud party is leading in the polls, followed by Lapid's center-left Yesh Atid. Religious Zionism, a far-right coalition headed by Bezalel, Smotrich and Ben-Gvir, who have advocated hobbling Israel's judiciary system and expelling disloyal citizens from Israel, has surged in the polls and is predicted to become the third largest bloc in the 120-seat Knesset. For the nearly 5.5 million Palestinians in the West Bank and Gaza, Israel's election is another reminder of their exclusion from the political system that controls much of their lives, and Israelis, for their part, have been mostly ignoring them.